Well, the old jugs, you know, some of them are flat out decrepit, man. There we go, and as you can see, it's just dry rotted here. These are the prototypes. All the ones here you see here, all these are prototypes. And I've let them sit here for years. They've literally sat here for years since I moved here into the new place, about 3 years now. I just let them see how they deteriorate, and I didn't properly finish them with enough coats. I didn't varnish them. Some of them I painted, like this guy. He's held up pretty well. One, I just put epoxy on it and didn't varnish it just to see how it would deteriorate. This one I spray painted. This one I spray painted. As you can see, they're holding up very well. This one, all I did was varnish it. And you see the varnish is already, and it's held up. We're talking years now. It's held up all right. Again, you've heard me say before, I hate these things. See? It just dry rots, and you have to replace it like every year at least. And it's just, I'm done with that. So what we're gonna do now is make a whole new batch of jugs. See, look at that. It's just dry rots. It's just absolutely worthless. Can't use it. I don't want to breathe it. So my goal is to make a set of jugs completely out of wood, 100%, that would last a lifetime. Just like my handline reels. Here, as you can see, they're very different. Instead of having to rely on foam, we can rely on high-vis rope. These are also prototypes, but as you can see, we have a much smaller platform. Instead of 2x10, we've got, you know, like a 7x7 or a, you know, 2x7 or a 1x8 here. This is cedar, this is cypress. That's southern yellow pine. That one there is cypress. You know, I just used some scrap pieces of wood. And for here, the handles may not look too impressive, but I've just recycled ones that were even more decrepit than the one we had to put here. So I'm going to be offering these on the website, and you'll see me fishing these next week once we get out into the river, once the weather passes. If they pull it under, it's only just under. And that's the whole point. And so it operates just like a bobber. It's literally a bobber. Just a huge bobber. The rope, I think what I'm going to do for the rope though, make it all wood and then, you know, lace the rope afterward. And that way you can use different colored ropes, probably get a white rope, really high grade of rope that sailors use and stuff like that. It would be really weather resistant, UV resistant, they use on the sailboats and stuff. So yeah, you've seen me fish these jugs. You know they catch fish, even since back the old jugging series. If you haven't seen that jugging, they catch fish. First called them big gun jugs, I've called them parachute jugs, I've called them platform jugs. I think I'm going to call them just TimberHook Juglines. TimberHook Juglines. All right, here we go. Definitely less resistance than the big 2x, which is a little bit. There we go there. And how do you know if there's a fish on it? You'll know. It'll bob. It'll be doing all that stuff just like any other jug. Of course, here we'll be filleted in with epoxy putty, so don't worry about that, and it'll look a lot better than this. But to test, that's really all I need to do. What do you think? What do you think? What you think? Can we catch some catfish?